and content creation. Is just a beautiful speaker, really understands the project, understands crypto, is passionate about what we've got. He's going to be giving us a 15-minute walkthrough presentation, and then we're going to be, and that is going to be a preview of the presentation that's going to be being offered on a regular basis. We'll be putting out a content calendar of company meetings so that as you're inviting people in, here's a place that you can be sending them to, dropping the link, getting it into their calendars so people show up and learn about this exciting opportunity that is U Center, Utopia, and building a place for all of us to learn, to grow, to come together. I think that should be pretty good. I think in terms of allowing time. So I'm just going to pass it over to George now, and we're going to jump in and get rolling. So it's my great pleasure to introduce to everybody George Bracher. Bracher. Forgive me. I thought it was Bracher, but no, it's Bracher. George, here, I'm going to slip out. George is going to take over.
And I will slip in. Hello, everybody. Fantastic to see all of you coming from all over the place. It is nice to meet all of you. I am new to the U team, the Utopia and U Center team, but I am going to be taking you through this little presentation to give you an in-depth look of both things that we're doing here and how they intersect with each other. So let's start with it simply, right? This is just to tell you about what the Utopia is as a product and as an ecosystem, and what U Center really is. This is the route that helps you learn, onboard, and understand what it's been built around, right? I will keep this tight. We've got the problem, we've got the team, we've got the product direction, and how U Center fits into all of this as well. And why we are looking to help build your knowledge now and not later. What you get out of joining us now, rather than waiting and not growing with the knowledge and having to absorb the knowledge later down the line. If your laptop will let me change slide. There we go. Tap down. Okay, sick. Before we go into this, obviously, I'm going to give my usual disclaimer when I'm doing these kinds of stuff. This is all educational purposes, and any decisions or any numbers you see here are purely for informational purposes only. If you want to do anything with this information, I would put it on yourself to go out there, get to Google, dig into everything I've said here, and make sure you fully understand all of the stuff that we're putting out. Don't just take my word for it. You're all intelligent people, and you're going to be able to do this yourself. There we go. It's all the stuff popping up. So our first question to you is, do you really control your money? I'll let you all think on that just a little bit before I go into the reasons why maybe you don't control it as much as you think. So the real problem is not whether you can open your finance app. It's whether when you open it, you're going to actually be able to control your money. If your money can be delayed, it can be blocked, it can be sent back, that is causing you time, money, and friction. Does that mean you control your money? Not really, because these payments can be slow, they can cost. The ownership never really lies with you. You're just watching it in an app. The other problem that is noticed as well is that some of these tools are just too complex, right? If something is too complex, it doesn't matter if you've got the accessibility to get in, you don't have the access of understanding what you've got into. The inconvenient truth, right? Banking has got massive, and the finance has been doing that with all of your guys' money and has been making it for something much larger than the individual person. That was okay at a time, but this has now changed with the way the world has got smaller and internet has really shrunk the globe. No longer are the traditional finance methods able to keep up with the growth and the speed that people do be moving around the world. This matters because what is the next best thing? What is going to be coming out that solves all of these problems we've covered already? So what can this solve? It takes the product, finance, Web3, and education together. It gives you actual ownership for normal users. It reduces the friction of everyday money movement. And it connects you with the education. Again, I'm going to harp on this. Connects you with the education that allows you to understand the access you have gotten. There's no point just being able to access an app if you don't understand what you are doing in that app. So all of this information is to exceed the access you already had. Remember, everybody, access isn't you can just walk through the gate. Access is understanding what you can do once you have walked through that gate. So let's take a look at the team. Here we can see 4 of the great members of the team already. We've got Emanuel, we've got Maya, we've got Kyle, and we've got Owen. We're going to take a look first at the CEO, who you're going to be hearing from today. As we can see, Emanuel has been an entrepreneur since the age of 15, and he launched his first app at 16. He's also been on the Forbes Under 30 for 30, and he comes from a massive compliance background of the ATS group that have been doing the compliance for over 25 years. Why does this matter to you guys, right? I could tell you Emanuel is the best thing since sliced bread, but it's now on you guys to build up your own knowledge. You can go out there, you can Google Emanuel's name, and you'll be able to find out everything you possibly need to know to understand, do I want to give Emanuel my trust? Do I want to be handing this over to Emanuel to be the person to solve these issues I'm facing? I'm pretty certain Google is going to back up the shining review I've given him already. Next, we've got Kyle. Kyle brings the future of money and the blockchain side. The source material positions him as someone that was around when Bitcoin was innovative back in 2013. Got to think about this now, everybody. I know it might make you feel old the same way it does me. 2013 was 13 years ago, right? So crypto and Web3 and whatever you want to call blockchain technology has been advancing all that time. Kyle has grown with that. And if you have been growing with something for this amount of time, it's going to be easy for you to understand where the growth can be leading. Again, what I'm going to keep harping on about, the knowledge that he has got because he joined crypto in 2013 greatly exceeds mine. I joined 6 years ago. I can't keep up with that 13-year gap, right? So just remember this as we're going through. Knowledge is power. The earlier you start to gain knowledge, the better you're going to set yourself up for the future. So let's take a look. Utopia is a solution built around you. You have ownership of your money. You are holding your money. We're not holding your money. You have access to it. And again, that's not only access to the app, that's access to the knowledge to know what to do once you have got into the app as well. You have movement as well and usability. Both of these together allow you to travel the globe. Because the globe isn't only small now due to the internet, the globe is small now due to how many places people can visit. Previously, it was unheard of that you may have gone to all the continents of the world. Now, it could actually be fairly common. Oh, please. There we go. Okay, so it's an ecosystem designed around you. It's going to save you time. It's going to spend and send money more easily. It's accepted in already 150 countries. You can open an account in seconds. It's safe, it's secure, and mainly it's compliant. Everybody, if you take anything away from here outside of me harping on about knowledge, it's making sure you are within your legal bounds as well. You are compliant, you're complicit with what the stuff is doing. You don't want to be straying off of the path. And that could just happen, again, due to lack of knowledge. And one of the main things, you're going to be able to do the tap, tap, pay. Everyone knows how easy it can be to pay with a mobile now. Sometimes with traditional banking, it's harder than it really needs to be, especially if you're not in your bank's home country. So let's touch on a little bit, why now? So the argument is simple. Your money, your opportunities, they're now, right? You could be thinking about this of the past. Doesn't matter, you can't change the past, but you can change the future. So far, we have seen these big hitters already. Wise has fixed transfers, Revolut fixed access, MetaMask fixed ownership, right? The only problem here is coming back to accessibility. That is 3 things spread across already that a user needs to go into and understand. If you don't have the knowledge of all 3 of these, you might not be taking best advantage of all 3 of them. The solution? Put that in one place where all of you can learn about it and go into it after the fact. So let's take a quick look at who's out there already. These are fintech companies that can reach some serious scale. I would assume most of you know all four of these players. We've got Wise, we've got Nubank, we've got PayPal, we've got Revolut. They didn't start at this market valuation. You can go to Google now and you can verify all of this and see their history. I actually would encourage you to do so because it's going to improve, once again, your knowledge around what you are gaining and learning within this. But the things to think about is everything starts somewhere, and with fintech, you can really reach some serious scale. Wise solved cross borders, Nubank sold app-led banking, PayPal solved digital payments, and Revolut a finance super app. Unfortunately, not all of these had to have everything together in one app so far. So how does U Center fit into this? I keep banging on about knowledge, expanding your knowledge from today, not waiting till later, because if you start today, by the time later comes, you're already going to have that extra knowledge. This is the education and community layer that turns people's interest into understanding. One clear point I want to make as well. U Center is not giving you knowledge so you can solely use Utopia, right? It's giving you knowledge that you can broadly use throughout the whole sector and not just the finance sector. There's going to be AI stuff and all this other learning as well to help you benefit your entire life. So please do keep in mind, U Center is great. U Center is education, community layer. It doesn't necessarily mean it's only for Utopia. You can be applying these fundamentals everywhere and anywhere as well. Knowledge is knowledge. It doesn't need to be locked to one location. Let's take a quick look at the roadmap and where we're heading. So right now we're building momentum, and that is what this webinar here is about. It's going to bring you guys in to help you understand what we're really doing here. In July to August, that's where the active beta is going to start. There's going to be investors, seller trainer, and closed beta, wallet recovery, all this kind of stuff that you can imagine to be in a beta. All of this obviously leading towards a great thing that's happening, but I'll touch on that next. First, we've got the pre-launch. We're going to have the certification, the local language presentations, because right now I'm presenting to you in English. I could almost present to you in Thai, but not so great. But some of you might not be as fluent in English. And this brings me back to my knowledge. I don't want to be here spewing English at you and you not being able to fully understand what I'm saying. So once we've got local language, not only are you going to be gaining knowledge, you're going to be able to gain it in a more understandable manner if English isn't your strong suit. It's not your failing, it's mine for only being able to speak one language. We're pushing this all forwards to October. Think big, think massive, think the summits, think the product demos, think the memberships, scale, global scale. We asked in the chat before we started, where are all of you? Most of you didn't reply with the same answer as someone else. So that already shows from the, I believe, 180 we have in here, we've already covered people across the globe. So once this reach is massive and the onboarding is trickling down and bringing other people in, it's only going to get bigger. So this is what we're looking forward to in October. So let's talk about a little bit how U Center works, because I've harped on about knowledge and why knowledge now is better than knowledge later. Because awareness. Right now, I'm bringing you guys the awareness of what U Center is. Fantastic. Why does that matter to you? Because once you're in, you've activated your membership, you then have access. Access to what? All the U Center items and tools. So you're getting the use out of your membership and starting to grow your knowledge from today. You share in referring people and explaining clearly to people around you. I would not want to say that I can explain any of this any better than you. You guys can also explain it better to the people you know because you understand the knowledge gap, the information they might be missing. I can't do that on this personnel level. That's where you guys come in as our community and our referrers. And it moves us on to point 5 where we're building. We're building a community and we're building teams. Can you join? Can you activate and then just sit in here doing nothing? You sure can. What benefit is that to you? And what benefit is that to those around you that might already be looking at you as a subject matter expert? If you are joining, you need to be participating and helping disseminate your knowledge to those around you. Because if you want to be seen as a subject matter expert, you need to help bring others up to your level, and then you're all rising together. But what does this lead to? Why does this matter to you? It's all well and good bringing those up around you with the knowledge and everyone just getting smarter in general. But this is where you help generate, right? Your participation could lead to wealth, but it will certainly lead to knowledge. So again, If you're starting this process now, you're going to be ahead of anyone that starts in 2 months' time, 3 months' time, 4 months' time. There's only so much learning you can do in the day. So the earlier you start, the more you're going to have learned by the time others are coming in. What do you get access to? You get access to a wealth of information. I know I probably have bored you guys already with how much I have been harping on about this, but it's really the key part that strikes home with me. I am someone that loves to devour new skills. And if I've got an access to a wealth of information, I'm certainly going to be using it. And as was mentioned at the start, I do streaming, I do instruction, I do all these other things as well, because I really do enjoy passing information onto those around me and helping bring everyone up with me. Early stage ownership opportunity. Get into with the company. You're building with the company. You're doing stuff and seeing us grow. If we're doing something you don't like, if you're an active member of the community and you're participating, why wouldn't we listen to your feedback? You get early access to the Utopia app and products. And obviously, you get your U Center membership with premium financial resources and education. So let's take a look at this at a glance on what this means to you guys of, do I really want to be passing my knowledge to other people? I think most of you will already be answering yes, but we can always make the honey slightly sweeter. So we have the different ripple waves. We've got the direct referral starting layer. We then move down to the deep ripple, which is team growth and depth layer. And then one of the deepest would be the deep ripple wave. Imagine a massive Christmas tree in the middle of Times Square, and you are the star at the top, and everyone is below you that is coming up through you being that first person that started off this Christmas tree. And finally, we have the U Center participation bonus, contribution-based participation layer. I'll say that one more time, just in case you didn't catch it. Contribution-based participation layer. You need to be contributing and you need to be participating. If you're not doing those things, yes, it might benefit you in the future, but why aren't you doing it? Because it could be benefiting you now, right? So why join now instead of later? I know this sounds like a broken record and I've been harping on about it, but I feel it's generally in everyone's best interest, not just for U Center, anything. If there's something you want to do, start it now. Why wait for tomorrow? If you're starting it tomorrow, you're already 24 hours behind, and that's stuff you could have picked up, you could have learned, and you could have been for. Learning why it is built, while it is built, sorry. You get to ask better questions if you see the system forming. I know you guys will have gone into some apps before, and I touched on accessibility and what isn't accessible. If you go into an app and you don't understand how to use it, is that really accessibility? If you're building with us, you're thoroughly going to understand this. Later is the finish phase. It's different. Everything's already there. The product's cleaner. The product's easy to show. More people are learning at the same time. You're catching decisions that have already been made. Do you want to be a decision maker or someone that's just coming in once the app has finished and you are going to be participating later, but you didn't help shape what we're at now? This is all I will say to you guys. Grow with the knowledge while it's being built. Later means catching up to decisions that have already been made. If you start learning now, you could easily learn more than if you start learning later. It's just simple. It's just the amount of time humans have, and it's just the way we work. So I'm going to now pass back over to Kyle, and he will fill you in a little more.
George, all right, all right. Hey guys, if you like that, give us a thumbs up. Well done, George. George joined us very recently and has learned very quickly. And this was, I think, the third time doing a run through, and we're making edits up until pretty recently, and we are
5 minutes before.
as we're working very quickly to constantly improve here. So, imagine how dialed this presentation is going to be by the time he does it the 30th or 40th time. Right, George?
That'd be great, man.
All right. So, thank you, George. Thank you, everybody, for that. Very exciting. Yes, the community. I mean, I am just so thrilled about the opportunity for us to grow together and be charged up so that come our big launch this October, we are ready. We have our rocket ship ready. It is full of gasoline, and we are just lighting the spark at that time. And we will bring about and gigantic, beautiful movement with a delicious solution that everybody's going to need. Okay, now I know everyone's waiting, so without further ado, I'm going to stop screen sharing here, and I am going to ask Emmanuel to come on stage. I'm going to spotlight him for everyone. And Emmanuel is going to say a couple words and show
A little
us
bit,
just
a
how
little
beautiful
bit.
what we've been building is and how it works a little bit. So
Yeah.
thank you, everybody. Emmanuel, take it away, buddy. Let's grow. Let's grow.
Okay, first of all, have you guys noticed how many people around the world are in this call? We're 194 right now. We were getting closer to 200 guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for being part of this journey. I would say that the number one question that the community has asked is, where's the app? What's happening with the app? Where is it? Can I see it? Can I touch it? Can I feel it? And I think that is a valid question, is a valid concern. And today, for the first time in the history of the world, we're going to show you guys the Utopia card. So I'm going to be doing a super quick presentation. I'll be super fast on these guys, but it's important knowledge that you guys need to have. And then we're going to go and pass and watch the app live, do a quick demonstration of how the app works, and use the payments of the app. Okay, perfect. So thanks a lot for these guys. Let me just start sharing my screen. Okay, cool. Cool. So we are creating the app of the future. This is the most beautiful project that I have ever participated in, and I don't see myself working in another project. I started building this company 5 years ago, and I can tell you guys since the beginning, I visualize this, I manifest this, and I feel extremely proud that now it's coming live because the technology and everything has come through. So finally, we have it here. I want to start with something, guys, for you to understand. Before we start on that, I want you to understand something really, really important. The whole world is getting tokenized. It's not me saying, it's absolutely everyone. The World Economic Forum, for the people that don't know who the World Economic Forum is actually the organization where all the countries get together and they study and take the decision of how the economy of the world will look into the next years. They have an agenda, that is the Agenda 2030. And one of the points that they're always touching every time that they put themselves together is asset tokenization and money tokenization, right? So I want to tell you that this report is going to be live at U Center. It's a complicated report. It's coming from them. This is from 2025, but it's fresh knowledge. As well, we're going to do a digestible video, so you guys can just watch the video if you don't like to read. That's totally valid. Everyone learns at their own pace. So yeah, guys, the whole world is getting tokenized, money is getting tokenized, and we're participating in that economy. So we are not only watching the future, we're making it happen. We are building, and thanks to you guys, by bringing users, by preaching what is happening, by educating others, you guys are helping us to build the future of money, to build the future of wealth, and to build the future of finance. So people have asked me, hey, Manu, how do I explain the app? I just tell them, I don't think that it's hard to explain the app because absolutely everyone has been having bad experiences either with crypto or with banks or together. So I will say that the biggest issues that the people have is that crypto is fragmented, crypto is hard to learn, crypto is risky, crypto is unknown, crypto is unregulated, and there's not like an app that makes everything simple. In the other side, you have banking, which is not accessible for everyone. If you don't have, sometimes you don't even have a receipt, or you don't have an ID, or you don't have a minimum amount of money to deposit, a minimum amount of money to transfer. Maybe you want to do a transaction around the world. You are from Australia and you want to send money to Dubai. That that might get blocked or instantly flagged. You're a migrant in United States and you want to send money to, let's say, India or Philippines or Mexico, and you're limited by what the bank allows you to do. So the bank is limiting to who you're sending the money, right? And as well, now we're coming into an era where spending is faster, but it can be even more fast. And not only spending as well, moving the money. So in Utopia, we hack the system and we create something pretty unique. We combine cryptocurrencies with banking, and then we just fuse those two into an amazing app. The images that you guys are watching is actually the app. This is version 1. We're working to make it even more simple, even more beautiful. So yeah, it's the app that will give you access to the global economy. It's the app that will allow you to transact with people that don't even speak your language out of the other side of the world in seconds. This is the app that will allow you to receive money and instantly go to 7-Eleven and pay for food. Like this is the app that will connect jobs around the world. This is the app that will join businesses around the world. This is the app that will make the people feel empowered again, make the people feel that they own their money and you don't need to ask permission to even touch your money, right? Um, why I know that we're going to be winners? Pretty simple. We have 4 principles. It has to be simple. If my mom cannot use it, I fail as an entrepreneur, I fail as an app designer, I fail as an app developer. If I cannot send $200 to my mother in Mother's Day from the other side of the world and she will receive it within 2-3 seconds, I fail as an entrepreneur. Okay. This is trusted. That means that we're putting the insurance, we're putting the layers, we're putting the audits, everything is fully transparent. This is you owning your money. We don't have access to your private keys. We're giving you the platform, but we're giving you the tools for you to own your money. This is useful because finally crypto can be used. It's not only trading, it's not only speculation. Now you have the opportunity to grab your cryptocurrencies and go and spend it anywhere that you want. You can go and purchase a McDonald's with Bitcoin. You can go and purchase I don't know, a new house, or you can get 7-Eleven drinks. Just go and spend your Bitcoin, go and spend your USD, go and spend your euro, tokenized euro. And later on, we will be tokenizing as well stock. We'll be accepting tokenized stocks as well. So you will be able to pay with Tesla. And why this is the most important is viral. This is the most important because this is the one that will bring us to the billion users. I'm a firm believer that we can easily get 1 billion users. Right now in UK, one out of every five adults, they own a Revolut. Out of every 5. That's a 20% market penetration. And that's because they create a clean product, a beautiful product. I still believe that we're going to be better than men pretty fast. But that's what when you create a great product that you're proud, the users actually share the product. And that's why we're going to be the killers in this game. So super important is the compliance. Even if we are fighting with the problems with the banks, we actually believe that they have good principles and they have good standards that crypto don't have. For example, compliance, anti-money laundering, anti-financial terrorism, like this. This is the core principles that we're respecting, we're compelling, and we're partnering with top leaders in the world, top companies in the world. The first one that we got access to through third-party partners out of United States is Visa. So Visa is our banking layer that allows you to spend pretty much Apple Pay, click, double pay, go and spend your crypto, spend your Bitcoin, spend your dollars. Pretty simple. You create the app, user go, tap and pay. If he wants to put with their phone, if he wants to put the card into Uber or into Airbnb, the user can do it. The platform manage it, does everything in the backend. You have no idea what is happening. You have no idea what the technology is. Just like you don't feel the technology is being processed right now. We do 5 API calls before the transaction goes through the final user. That this is accepted in 150 countries. I think that over 70 currencies accept Visa. Once that the network authorizes, the wallet updates. So the wallet gives you information. Okay. Trust for us is the most important thing. We want to bring you the trust, and we want you guys to be proud of the product that you guys are using. The most important thing, the one that I actually feel that is our number one value proposition, is that you own your money, because we have a non-custodial wallet. What does a non-custodial wallet mean? Is that you have your keys. It's your wallet. It's easy to feel. It's easy to touch. You might think that we have access to it. We don't have access to it. That's why we are under another spectrum of regulation, because we don't have access to your money. If the day of tomorrow an alien comes and destroys the office, or we get abducted by UFOs, or whatever you want to call it, big storm crashes the servers, your money is in the blockchain, your money is with you, and you have access to it. Okay, that's not on us, that's your money. And that's why we are putting a protection of insurance. We're putting biometrics. That means that your face, it's a scan, and then the app opens. We have compliance standards. We have access to block cards, that you guys block your cards, that you guys help us with support, that you guys put limits. So I don't know, maybe you want to give the card to your daughter, the card to your sister, and then you just say, hey, I don't want you to spend more than $200 per day. Bank, I'll limit $200 per day, $1,000 per week. And yeah, like this is how the app is working. Now, hopefully you guys country is here, because this is the initial list of countries that we're going to be in. Okay, when I say initial, is like pretty much in the next weeks. If you're part of these countries, please reach out to us, reach out to the company and say, hey, I'm interested in test the card, because we're going to be selecting the first testers of the cards. This is the first 50. We are fighting to have more than 100 countries by the end of the year. Guys, I just want to put you in comparison. I want to put this in comparison. Right now, Revolut, I think that is around 40 to 40. They have less countries than us. And now with this, we are able to compete with Revolut, because we're going to a bigger audience in a bigger market. I will say that the most beautiful countries are already here, but Europe as well is our priority. Europe will be the second phase of the countries, and as well Europe and including Switzerland. And then as well, we have the global country, like the number one country in the world, the most powerful military based country in the world, that is United States, where we have 35 states, including the hard ones. And as well, we have Hawaii, that is outside the United States, and as well, we will have Puerto Rico. So we are getting access to the most complex banking system in the world, that is United States, and we're allowing their citizens to be part of us, part of our network. Now, what is the roadmap? People are asking me, hey, what's happening? So 5 years already passed. The foundation is built. We have a strong product. We have a sexy product. Everything is fantastic here. Now, what is happening? We just got access to Visa Network 1 month ago. Now is testing time. Okay. So we have been testing. I will say that 8 people in a company already has the card. Everything has been working smooth. The next phase is that we're going to select 100 users from the community. It's going to be slow, and we're going to even send them their money, so they send them money, so they don't risk their own funds, and they're going to be testing the app with us. We're going to reward them with gifts, so we will be telling them, hey, you got $50. Please go and purchase something. Hey, you got $100. Please book a dinner for you and your family. Like that's the interactions that we're going to have with the community. Once that this is fully created, fully clean, and it's a beautiful app, we are going to launch it to the market. And the big announcement is happening in October. You guys, because you're part of the community, you will have it before October. But to the world. We're just launching in October 2026. This is going to happen, a big event in Thailand. Hopefully you guys are part of the community by then, or like you have worked out your way to come and participate with us. This is going to be a big summit. Please, guys, take in mind that from the 15th and 16th of October, we're going to be doing this activation. If you guys come, you're going to have access to a network and everything. Now, my favorite part is that after October, the only thing that I'm going to do is reach out for more countries and reach out for better quality in the app. And we're going to be issuing more functionalities where you can open your own bank account in the app. You can do global transfers around the world. I will be able to send from crypto to Pakistan, from crypto to Mexico, grab it, put it in my bank. And then, you know what, I don't like my bank anymore. Let me pass the money back to Utopia. That is what is going to happen. And that's the functionality that we will be doing. And that's the presentation, guys. So hopefully it was a good presentation. This presentation is going to be in U Center for you guys to participate and learn from it. And now, if you guys are ready, I would like to show you the app. 1 second, sorry, stop sharing. Cool. So I'm going to be sharing the app with you guys. I'm quite nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really nervous. But it's okay. So guys, this is the app. Wait, this is the app. Okay, I will be interacting with the app. Just hold it. This app, I cannot stream because it has a layer of cybersecurity that doesn't allow people to stream their app. Okay, because it doesn't allow people to stream the app. 1 second, let me do my settings on the video. Because it doesn't allow the people to stream the app, you cannot get hacked. That's a section that we did for you guys to don't get hacked. So this app cannot be shared. I cannot just share my screen and show you guys the app. So yeah, like this app is pretty beautiful. Okay, now it looks better. So okay, so this is the app. This is the welcome home. You guys can see my amazing wealth of $93 with 20 cents. Okay. Right now, my $93 with 20 cents are actually split between two accounts. The first one is the crypto wallet, the one that holds currency. So right now here, you guys can see that is holding USDC, and as well my spending wallet, which has $43. Now, Kyle, are you here? Can I send you some money, please? Okay, so here we have $49.
I'm here, Emanuel. Yes, you
Can I
can
send you
definitely
money?
send me some
Kyle,
money.
when we were
Who
playing,
wants to see Emanuel send me some money?
okay, I'm going to
Let's
send
go.
you a lot of money. I'm actually going to send you. So Kyle, can you stream your wallet as well, please? That would be fantastic. So I'm going to send
So
you.
what I'm gonna do on my side, in order for Emmanuel to send, I'm gonna go send, or no, I'm gonna receive because he's gonna send. So I go receive on my side, and then I copy my address, and then I'm gonna just flip over to WhatsApp where we've got our channel, and here he is. I'm just gonna post my address there. You've got my address. Now what do you do?
Perfect. So now I have $49 in crypto. So I owe you actually $48 because the last time that we were playing darts, hopefully you remember. So now my debt is over. So I'm sending $48. Okay. And then
Okay.
continue.
Now I'm
Okay.
on my app and I have
I'm putting your
$28 right
wallet.
now. And
Network base. Okay. So I'm
okay, you
pressing
haven't sent it
send,
yet?
confirm send, done. Okay. So it's loading and it's sent. It's done. Okay. So I just sent you $48.
And on my side, let's see here.
It was,
77. Boom.
guys, that was 3 seconds.
Manuel,
That was
let's
three
go.
seconds. Do you
Money,
guys
money.
understand that? That was 3 seconds and it was free. You didn't have to put gas. You didn't have to have another token just to send this token. You didn't have to, this was on base network, it was instant. Guys, this was 3 seconds. Cal can be in China right now, and I can send him money straight away in seconds, guys, for free. Do you understand that we just brought you the freedom of money? And now, you know what, guys?
And now that he sent it to me, now I can load that onto my card and go, buy an egg sandwich from 7-Eleven.
Yes, they're fantastic and delicious. So now I want to show you. I still have $43. Remember, I had 90. I sent him 40, 48, and I still have $43. Okay, so I'm going to go to my card here. And this is my card, guys. Look how beautiful it is. This is my card, okay? My card. I'm going to share with you guys well, I'm not going to share you the card details because this is my wealth. Sorry, guys, you cannot take it. But please read the last 4 digits. So it's 9095. And this looks like a mirror, so just exercise your brain a little bit. So 9095. So I'm going to go to Grab. For the people that don't know Grab, this is like Uber Eats of Thailand. And I'm going to purchase a coffee, okay? Because I'm going to be working all day. So yeah, I need some energy. So I'm here in my app. I'm going to go to Starbucks. You know what? I'm going for a matcha because it's more healthy. Okay, so I'm here in my app. When I go to my app, you guys can see that my card, sorry, it's already integrated. It's 9095. Okay, 9095 here. You guys can check it here. This is the Visa one. So before I pay, I'm going to show you my balance, guys. So this is $43. Now, let's see how much it costs. Okay. Hopefully this works. Okay, please order. Good. Done. Okay, order went through. That means that I should have less money in a few seconds. So because this is connected to Visa, this takes a little bit of time. Okay, no, actually I already got discounted. It was 40 something and now it's 37. Guys, the app
Yeah,
works.
let's go,
The app
Emanuel.
works,
Oh.
okay? My matcha is coming. I just send money to Kyle in seconds for free, and I just spent money in seconds. The app works. The app is fantastic. And guys, I want to say this is because of you. You guys did this, okay? You guys are going to be the ambassadors that will bring this app to the rest of the world. You guys are going to be the people that will allow financial freedom, that will allow the people to explore new opportunities and transform their life through new financial tools. Guys, this is the opportunity, guys, for join now. And this is the opportunity, guys, to share and be ambassadors of a product that you can be proud of. This is an easy product. It's a simple product. It has so much utility because the number one thing that we use every day is money. And if the money is not working for us, we are working for the money. And now we're bringing you the speed of money. So you guys will be able to satisfy your needs instantly in a global way. Okay. So hopefully that was good for you guys. Hopefully you guys are excited. I would like to have some, I'll test it from Australia. I think that we already have someone in Australia. So let's see. By the way, we love Australians. This company
Emmanuel, I just
started
want
in
to say
Australia.
great job on making all this happen. Like without your leadership and dedication and constant support, this man works. They said Steve Jobs just never stopped working. This man never stops working. He is constantly on it and just doing a great job. And I know we're going to build something so great here. And as we get towards that launch date, we want absolutely everybody in U Center. So by holding the membership, you're going to get the inside access so that when we get ready for our big global launch, everybody knows exactly how this thing they're using it. We're inviting, it's a privilege to be inside, be using this. So just stay tuned. Stand by, connect with your leaders, share, tell the story, be great storytellers. and we're going to keep absolutely crushing it. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us tonight, Emanuel?
I just want to say thank you, guys. This is for you. Utopia was built for you. Thanks a lot for your patience. Thanks a lot for being here on a Saturday. I know that you guys have family. Thanks a lot for spend your time with us. Thanks a lot for believing in us. And I'm really, really proud to be your CEO. Love you guys.
Thank you,
Okay.
Emanuel.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you, Emanuel, for absolutely everything. All right, guys. Well, that's going to bring kind of this session to a close. I think this is 3 or 4 weeks in a row we're doing this. We're establishing the cadence. We're getting it going. Please keep hammering those emojis through the whole thing. It creates a positive sentiment feedback loop. It keeps things informed. It keeps the energy high. I think as we're going to go, we're going to keep improving. We're going to get the flow working better and better every time. We've got our new studio. We'd like set this up really fast towards getting it's only going to improve. We'll be creating content on an absolute regular basis. Team is growing, the community is growing. Let's go.
Let's grow.
Let's grow.
Okay,
All
see you
right.
guys. Bye bye.